Goe, Nin Deluisi, Holly Mathieson. I'm the music director of Symphony Nova Scotia. Welcome to this little introduction to the music we'll be playing for you in the 4th concert in our Spotlight series. I'm going to share some of my thoughts about the pieces and a little bit of context about how we put the program together. If you're a regular concert goer, you're probably used to seeing the concerto before the interval and then a big symphony afterwards. And this time we've sort of messed that up a bit and put the concerto after the interval. But Tchaikovsky's Violin Concerto is kind of symphonic in its scope. It has so much music material and goes far further than the average concerto would. So it actually sits like a really meaty second half. We're delighted to have a young Canadian violinist, Blake Pugliat, joining us for this. He's a rising star, he's won so many awards and he's starting to get an incredible career. So it's pretty exciting for us to work with someone who's just at that ascendant stage of their career in the first 10 years of working, and you just know they're going to be a pretty amazing superstar. We're delighted he can join us. So a rising Canadian star in the second half, but also a very Canadian first half. We're going to open with a medley of gorgeous dances arranged by a Nova Scotian woman who we work with a lot, Rebecca Pellett. We really love playing her music. She knows our players, she really knows how to write for the orchestra, and she wrote this in collaboration with and with the blessing of Mi'kmaq elders from the music community. So it's really special and unique way for us to be able to honour the Kōrua dance tradition in a traditional concert setting. The final piece before the interval is by our very own Dinuk Wijeratne, who has been a massive part of the Symphony Nova Scotia family for many years. If you followed along with our online broadcasts during lockdown, you probably saw him playing and conducting his own piano concerto, which was an incredible concert. It was one of my favourites last season. Dinuk was inspired by a piece of poetry, and a piece of medieval poetry, no less. Dinuk's piece, A Letter from the Afterlife, was inspired by an extract from the Rubaiyat by Omar Khayyam. You never hear the words in the piece. It's like a ghost speaking them or singing them inaudibly during the piece. The English translation reads, I sent my soul through the invisible, some letter of that afterlife to spell, and by my soul returned to me and answered, I myself am heaven and hell. This concert is a real celebration of Canadian creativity, and we hope it honours Mi'kmaq culture and music, and is a real showcase of the vibrant creativity in music coming out of multicultural Canada today. Thanks so much for tuning in to this little introduction to the concert. It's been my pleasure to introduce the pieces to you, and I can't wait to play them for you. Hopefully we'll see you in person in the concert hall, but if not, don't worry, we will be live streaming, so you can always join us online.